characterization or character acting is you're a magician. And you're a magician that the audience wants to see the trick. Like, they want to believe you. When they see you walking down the hall in your costume, they want to believe you're the character. So you just gotta give them just a little bit, you know, go with it. And that's like the coolest thing. Learn your voices. Like, the more dialects and different accents you know, the better. Einar, can you come up here for a minute?
This is our local expert.
Einar and I like to play games where we randomly come up with characters on the spot, and you can do this with any of your friends. It's like,
it's a really, really good exercise for just throwing yourself into random situations.
Like, we like to act like we're foreigners sometimes, and it creeps people out. Like, hey, what are you doing?
I don't know. What are you doing? What is she doing?
Why do you say these things?
I say these things because you come to the Great Lake of Salt.
But you brought pepper. We don't need pepper in the Great Lake of Salt.
I don't know. I'm an idiot.
You don't understand. Consider Americans. They will eat you.
My liver first.
Or you can be kind of a tough Italian guy. Hey, you know this guy?
Hey, I know this guy.
Hey, come here.
Come here. Come on. Come here.
It's Pistachio.
Pistachio! Hey,
Yeah.
from the ice cream shop.
Ice cream shop.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know you.
So those are good things to kind of like, and it's fun. You go to like McDonald's. We go there all the time, and we do like all kinds of accents and Scottish. Yeah.
We just got in from Glasgow. You know, there's a sheep that you ride from Edinburgh to Glasgow. But the sheep that they got, it retires, and now they have a new sheep. It's about this big, about yay big. It's a big sheep.
But we don't have them in Ireland. Somebody stole me Lucky Charms. Or you can do like little Beatles. We don't have chairs in Liverpool.
My father was a chairmaker.
So that's unfortunate.
He started it.
It's just great. You go to McDonald's. I'd like a Big Mac with extra fries. You're like, what? So just practice a lot. With vocals, I can't really, there's no like set, you know, if you put your voice up here into your nose and you'll sound like this character. It doesn't, like, just practice all the time. And people think you're insane. It's freaking hilarious. Huh? I want to do them.
But it's so funny. Well, he does it like he's on helium.
And then there's the old British lady.
Oh, nobody loves you anymore.
Hey, Einar.
I got posture to say.
Oh, yeah.
Also, know the differences between your voices. You may get Scottish and Irish mixed up, but they are close together. Just correct yourself. Sometimes voices can also sound similar, like the new Freddy Krueger and Rorschach. Same person, voice sounds similar, not same character.
Yeah. Posture is really important too. That's like, obviously Jack Sparrow's going, as you know, walks kind of like he's always drunk and on a pirate ship. Then the Joker walks kind of like somebody who's been in too many car wrecks and kind of slouches around and looks at things. And that's because you got a guy who's an agent of chaos who probably gets in a lot of fights and has a lot of broken bones, and you have a drunk guy who's on a pirate ship all the time. And the same thing is with like anime characters, like in Bleach, Ichigo, he's really confident and he's really strong. And you like, it bothers me when I see Ichigo cosplayers walking around. I'm like, come on, man. You're like invincible in this series, and you're like this awesome samurai Shinigami dude. You should be straight back and just walking, you know, really confident like that. So that's something that's really important too. I like playing creepy old characters. Really crazy.
Like me.
Is it hard to balance on that?
What's that?
No, not really.
Not once you get used to them.
The feet loving gnome.
Oh yeah, they're good. Why did you bring that up? I don't know.
Maybe actually the old guy.
Yeah, there's this gnome that lives at Anar's house, and he walks around like that. And he likes feet, and like sometimes he'll be there playing video games late at night, and I'll sit here, feet. We don't know where he came from.
It's just kind of.
So,
I don't know.
yeah, so posture, vocals, and then facial expressions really important too. Again, for me, like, Jack Sparrow and the Joker are the ones I really got into characterization with, because they're ones that you can't really pull off without getting into character. And it drove my wife nuts, I think, when I was getting character. The Joker, I saw an interview where they were talking about, Heath Ledger saying he was talking like he had raw meat in his mouth. Obviously I didn't put raw meat in my mouth, but I did put like steak in my mouth that was cooked and tried saying all the lines like that, and then you kind of go like this. You're always kind of picking at it, doing weird things with your voice. You don't quite know what's going on, but something's happening. And see, and then it just bam, it's like you're in character, because instantly your face starts taking shape. Your face is another kind of costume. So tone, facial expression, and posture.
I have one more point. Staying in character. Especially at critical moments. If, say, someone wants to take a picture with you, that's something that they probably want to see your character, not you in a costume, throwing yourself all over the place. Or when you're running around a con, it's not just the costume that most people will look at, they will also look at your character. How you act is that
There are times when people take it too far. Just because your character is a whole, doesn't mean you have the right to be that way to everybody else. You can definitely carry yourself as the character, but if somebody is asking for your picture, still be polite.
Yes.
Still be polite and still be in character. I've seen
someone says your costume looks nice, you tell them thank you, or you can compliment other people's costumes. It's not that hard to stay in character and still be civil.
more often than not, taking it too far will often ruin the illusion. You no longer see the character being
You see
a
it.
jerk. You see the person inside the costume being a jerk because they're wearing a costume that
And it's fun to take the character really far. But if you're cosplaying Sephiroth, don't stab girls in the back who wear pink dresses, and don't burn down the con.
I would appreciate it.
But you can walk around and kind of have that air of
It's all about the illusion.
just, you're a war general and you're insane, and that's just dandy.